Welcome and everyone to the what I call as sneezology. It's a new word I made up. It's about the sneeze. And there are a few aspects about the sneeze that everybody sneezes some point or the other, almost always. In fact, it is said that we sneeze about 4 times every day, minimum. But that's just an average. I don't know. Few aspects of the sneeze are very important. You cannot stop a sneeze. Sneeze is a natural body response, and it is there basically for creating, something that is coming into our body, and we want to expel it. And the nose is the entry point, as you know very well. That nose is a gateway, and it creates a little tickle, whatever that is, and creates that. And a sneeze, when you sneeze out, it produces about 40,000 droplets. 40,000. You can spread it around as much as you want. And there is nothing like silent sneeze. People try to abort the sneeze. And you abort the sneeze, you suffer the consequences because what is supposed to be expelled is not expelled. And as I said, 4 sneezes a day is an average. Some days you may be having more, and it doesn't really matter. And when you're asleep, you cannot sneeze. As soon as you sneeze, you are awake. Sneeze wakes you up. A sneeze, when you sneeze, your heart can change your rhythm. you can do a lot of things. And a sneezing is actually a workout because there is so much of inhalation, so much of holding the breath. And then it's almost like a regular, every time you sneeze, the muscles in the throat, chest, diaphragm, and abdominal area, they really get tight. Deep breaths always lessens the blow of it. So deep breathing around that is very important and can help. Of course, we know about the sinus congestion and the sinus massage and all that we know. Your nostrils actually affect the volume of a sneeze. And this is the area where your people sometimes, size the nostrils, sometimes they pinch. And that can abort or at least lessen the sneeze. But now, some of the other interesting aspect that have been found by science, bright light can trigger a sneeze. And 35, almost 1/3 of the population, world's population, have photic sneeze reflex, light to sneeze reflex. 1/3 of the population. I was so taken away by the whole sneezing. Obviously clears the nose, and it's the biggest culprit for infectious disease. We know all that. When you put the tongue on the top of the palate, it can stop the sneeze. I haven't tried that, but next time when you have a try it. And it rarely stops at one sneeze. One sneeze is never enough. It usually gets 1 or 2. It's more than 2. There's a world record here. I was amazed at that. There's a world record, Guinness Book of World Record of longest sneezing fit. It was 976 days, starting 13th of January 1981 and stopping 16th September 1983. Donna Griffith from England. She could not catch a break over 2 years. And so estimated over 1 million times she sneezed. It's just a fun fact that is interesting. And nobody knows why that continued sneeze occurred. They consider joint sneezing. If more people are sneezing, it's considered by many people as a bad luck. Then why do you say, God bless you, when you sneeze? Because it was thought that a sneeze contains the soul of a person. And when you sneeze out, the devil gets out, So you say, well, devil is out now. God bless you. And the sneeze actually, there's a lot of mucus in the nose. This part we know about 1 to 2 pints of mucus every day is produced, And when you sneeze, so almost always the eyes are closed. You can't keep it open. And they've measured the loud sneezes in the world. It's kind of interesting. But interesting thing is, the louder the sneeze, the bigger the sneeze, your lung capacity means is bigger. And as I said, holding the sneeze can be dangerous. And of course, when you clean the nose or pick the nose or something like that, that can initiate, because this irritation message. And the mucus that comes out will also tell the story about whether you have allergy, is watery, and this we know about nasal discharge part of it. So this is okay. Now, all the mammals sneeze. Elephants can also sneeze, big sneezes. In fact, I was surprised that they were able to, they have a little scope that they have, that they can even do a nasal scopy for elephants. I was sort of amazed at that part of it. And fish cannot sneeze. And there's one animal, I think it was one of the things, I think it is, what's that called? I forget the name of the animal. That continuously sneezes all the time. I have to find out the name of the animal. I forget the name. But anyway, and the sneeze is euphoric. After the sneeze, one feels really good because all the good hormones come out. You feel so good after clearing the sneeze. Almost everybody, when you sneeze, you realize, wow, it feels good because everything is clear. It's euphoric. And one fact I'm going to tell you, which is very fascinating to me, is that astronauts, when they go up, they can also sneeze, but unfortunately, they have to be prepared in a spacesuit to sneeze. And carefully, because of the lack of gravity, there are lots of trouble sneezing. And sneeze is not easy in space. So those are the kind of interesting sneezology that we want to think about, and some interesting points.